What is up, everybody? Pacificer here, bringing you the next gameplay video in the council. So we gotta go to George Washington. Is there anything in here? Like a box? Is that a book? Book I could take?
Chronicles of the Amber Princes.
Nope.
As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character. I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Golden elixirs. Which one's golden elixir? Inventory. Curious negative. I will use that because I have two negative ones right now.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Did I use the wrong one?
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
More golden elixirs? Okay. Wow. Alright, George will probably be inside his room.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Sir,
Would you happen to know where I could find Monsieur Washington?
Sorry, sir, I haven't the foggiest. Perhaps, sir, ought to try in President Washington's room?
I was going to, but I just wanted to make sure. So I could either go as like double agent.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
His room is a mess.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Devil's Thorn. What's this? Dear Eleanor, you have a proud father. I want to share with you my common thoughts at the moment and to say I miss you. I'll never be able to mend my mistakes. You must know that everything will turn out for the best now. Yada yada yada.
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy. Guess my room is not that bad.
Is there like nothing in here? Nothing over there, and nothing over there.
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris, and there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Cool, I found vulnerability on Jacques. But why is Peru's room all messed up? I don't want that. I don't want that. I found a collector coin.
Dear Monsieur, I have no space
And I
left.
already checked that.
I'll retrieve it later.
Okay, I guess just leave. Alright, Washington, where are you? Napoleon, I don't care about you. What does that say? Emily. And this one is Manuel. And this one is mine. Can I go into my room? I can. Can I go to bed?
Saint Jerome and the Angel.
No, I want
Yet again, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it
Oreo
later.
jelly. I feel like the night's about to end, so I'm not going to take a Oreo jelly. To have all these points I could use.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Is there...
Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Golden elixir.
And I can't do anything about it. Oreo jelly? At least I know if I need Oreo jelly. I have a lot in my room.
Dear Monsieur de Richet,
Okay, nothing in my room to worry about. I think George's is the next room. So let's just go move on. Mr. President, sir. Shh, the Cardinal Pope. Not Washington. No one's in there. So I go like the complete opposite way for George. George Washington, finally. That is locked. Nothing over here.
Carmelite
Harvest.
water. They say that if you
Oh,
drink
nice.
this, it gives you a real boost.
Locked.
I'm going to use Carmelite water and pick the lock. Because I am a sneaky man.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, he can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
I'm returning my answer quick as possible. He spoke. Your excessive consumption is in danger of definitely impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office. And I got amber fragments. Yay. Can I close this? I cannot. But it does not seem like George is in here. What does his desk
My dear
say?
George,
The glare made it seem like there was something there. Full of a golden elixir.
Louis? What are you doing in my room?
Be direct.
Mr. President, I won't beat around the bush. I came to persuade you not to follow Lord Mortimer on this one.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Louis. That will save us some time. Well, since you're here, can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point. You are here to motivate me to change sides.
I have decided not to follow Mortimer.
I noticed. Every man must make his own choice. What can we say? That's the political game. And you did not commit to supporting Mortimer, so there's nothing for you to feel bad about. So what can I do for you?
Character, no. Where is Washington? To be discovered. Nice.
Mr.
Oh,
President, Lord Mortimer treats you purely and simply like the least of his pawns. He gives you no explanation and then commits you to a project from which you have nothing to gain. But you know that more than I do. Is that what siding with Mortimer is all about?
I must confess that I don't entirely understand William lately. Anyway, you haven't really said what you wanted to say. Tell me, Louis, what have you come here to sell me?
You should join home.
And why would I do that?
Ooh, blackmail him? No. I will take royal jelly. And
This
I will
type of meeting
blackmail
might be familiar to you, but
Not
for me,
blackmail him, I'll do the other
I
one.
must admit, Mr. President, it's all a bit over my head.
It's only natural, Louis. But you are managing rather well for a first-timer. You've chosen the wrong allies, that's all.
I hope my mother doesn't hold it against me if I made a mistake. Anyway, if Lord Mortimer does succeed, it would be no mean feat. Did he tell you what he would gain from it?
What do you mean?
Well, Mortimer's plan has been meticulously prepared for many years, I imagine.
Of that you can be sure.
It's only natural, and his plan leaves nothing to chance.
No, that's what...
He never commits his own fortune. let alone his reputation, since you're the one who takes center stage here.
In fact,
Whether he wins or loses, everything's
keep cutting
arranged
him
so that
off.
he comes out of it intact.
yes,
You've got to hand it to him, though. He's a master at putting together a plan which puts himself at no risk.
That's true. Don't worry, you can trust him.
Of course. I'll bet he's invested in a river transport company on the Mississippi or somewhere like that.
It's true I had never thought about what he might have to gain. Tell me what Sir Gregory has to offer that I don't already have with Lord Mortimer.
Promise him Louisiana too. That would be a lie.
By following Sir Gregory, you'll be sure to be on the right side of the bayonets, Mr. President. Sir Gregory is encouraging all his partisans to go to war against Lord Mortimer's supporters. Do you really want to go to war again?
Certainly not. I would not allow it.
Yes.
Louis, you convinced me. I congratulate you for your performance, because I didn't think it could happen.
Well, I gotta level up in skill
I
too.
merely exposed the facts to you.
Don't spoil everything with your false modesty now. You really were very good, and that's that. In any case, I shall follow you on this one. This may well arouse Lord Mortimer's wrath, but I must put the United States before anything else. Have we finished, Louis?
Absolutely, Mr. President. I shan't keep you any longer. Allow me to take my leave.
Good night, Louis. Get some rest. Tomorrow will be a very big day.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Go to bed. Right. Wrong way. I did a full 360 without meaning, or 180. Without meaning to. I am this way. I'm either way, but you know. The cardinal. Next is me. Time to get some shut-eye. Some horrifying pictures.
Good evening, Monsieur
Wow.
le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Not at all.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, congratulations on choosing Sir Gregory this evening. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting it.
Why, Emily, can't you read me like an open book?
Not as well as you read me, it would seem.
I'll teach you if you'd like.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Tell me,
I don't
are
like
these
this
visits
banter.
to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
I've seen her, Emily.
What? When was that?
A little earlier, just before the conference. She was hiding.
And did you manage to speak to her?
She's not the same. I don't know what's been happening to her, but she's changed. I found her in a deplorable state with one of her hands cut off. I mean, she was saying crazy things, bordering on delirium.
What? Did you say one of her hands was cut off? What happened to her?
I don't know. She wouldn't say.
And did she tell you why she shot Emma?
No. Unfortunately, we were unable to broach the subject. She seemed terribly upset, Emily. There's something strange going on here. She was fearful of something or someone.
Excuse me, Louis, but until we see proof of the contrary, she's the one who is sowing death everywhere she goes. We are the ones who ought to be fearful.
I know. I know.
Anthony almost got
No,
shot.
I apologize for that remark. Who do you think she's hiding from? Mortimer?
I don't know. Maybe.
Louis, I don't want to pile it on, but I would understand her feelings there. You ought to be wary of Mortimer. He's a manipulator, a liar, a coward who doesn't assume his responsibilities at all.
What exactly happened between you two, Emily? You're so radically against him.
Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Oh. Block the camera. With this terribleness.
Come, Louis.
Well, okay then.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted.
Why isn't he with us? He was opposed to Mortimer.
I'll wait and see. I'm still not sure of his position. And Duchess Hillsborough. Oh, why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing.
Which
to
already
keep
did.
his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. I have asked Monsieur de Richet to approach him. Let us have faith in him. I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
Yet he is Mortimer's strong arm in France.
He knows his time has come, and I believe he is intelligent enough to realize it means he is no longer any use to Mortimer. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh. So I didn't get any energy back because I had Emily.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
No, my blood's gone.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Oh, and just automatically going back in there. Why can't I just have a break?
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me assure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Jelly.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luc Manuel?
Against, of course.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
Well, you see, Monsieur Bonaparte, I would rather you'd have forgotten me for a minute. William, I am sorry, but I cannot follow you this time.
George? What?
I am against William. Please excuse me. I cannot commit the United States to such an enterprise. It's just too risky.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchesse that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string!
Jacques, Camille!
Let's end the charade! It's over!
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Intervene.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help
Only
it, can
chance.
you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
No, Jax, I don't like you, but you just... I know you don't like...
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but
psychology.
You seem like a decent person.
I have done so many horrible things!
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Your daughter has nothing to fear.
Look, you've done as much as you can. You have nothing to fear. Your daughter is safe.
Shut up!
Oh, God. I failed. And he's dead. Well. Nice. Okay, well that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.